Hey everybody, Denverdano here, and we're back in Motor Town behind the wheel, and yes, we are going to talk about firefighting. You notice I have my firefighting outfit on. This actually helps protect me if I'm stupid enough to walk into the flames. Behind me is the Brutus fire truck. Now, on the map, you'll notice there are little blue icons. These are where you can actually get a fire truck. And there is actually two fire stations. There's one in Jeju, right here. There's an actual fire station. And the other one all the way down in Ara. And I happen to put a camper down there just in case. So anywhere you see a little blue icon, this is the police station down here. You can pick up a fire truck. Also the areas where you can spawn a vehicle has the icon of a truck. You can also spawn it there. There's not much to it. You can open the back end up. You can open, close. There's not really much to it. Shows how much water is in there. Let me go ahead and close that up. So yeah, it's on the Brutus flame. It's on the Brutus frame, and there we have our fire up on that hill. Not the most ideal. Usually they're in a flatland, grassy area, and there's one fire that I would suggest not to worry about, and I'll tell you that at the end of the video. So we hit X. And it will give you a list of fires that you can respond to. The big fires, like this one right here, it's just up the hill. It's a 214 size. They can get all the way up to about 700. These that are 6 and 4, these happen to be vehicle fires. So let's go ahead. And yes, there are sirens. And they will get out of your way. Kind of, sort of. You have it muted without... But we are just going to drive up there. And because it's on the Brutus flame, why do I say flame? Frame, you can have two-wheel drive, you can have four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low, four-wheel lock. I'm going to go 4 high just to get up this hill. Now I have been doing this for a little bit since they came out on my server, as well as another friendly server that I like to go to. Gotta get that angle. With the 6,000 liters of water that you have on board, I can put out pretty good sized fires. I'm gonna put you in mock. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. I do like the ones that are more the open grassy area because they are easier to get to. Okay, here we go. So I like to line up. I kind of split it in half, and I can put out a pretty large fire with just 6,000 liters. So don't get too close. Let me show you something here. Now notice I am getting a little bit too close there. Little icon. I'm cooking my fire truck too. So don't get your truck too close to the fire. I think this is going to be a fail. Okay, as you can saw, I got the truck too far into the flames and it is burnt up. So came over here and was able to spawn another engine right here. Now you can do the Brutus tanker, which you can actually refill your truck from a hydrant right here. It does go slowly, but let's go ahead and take two. But that's what not to do when you're trying to put out a fire. So let's see if we can get up there. And if I click on accept, that means it'll give me an icon. But we already know where it's at. I'll still get paid. Maybe this approach is a little bit better. Come on, boy. Alrighty. We're back again. Get rid of that tree. Now my method is don't get too close, of course. And get right about here. Hit X. Well, I accept that. Hit X again. Now we want to turn the water on. We hit the 5,000 for first responder. And just do a left-right method. Just left to right. Works okay. Now throttle up. You want to kind of knock it out slowly but surely. Get up to 40% throttle up. $50 or $60 is probably the highest I will go. Let's do 60. And I throttle down. If you notice, right there shows you how much water you're pumping out. Okay, and then to get back in the driver's seat. See, I already singed my rig a little bit. We didn't need a little bit more on the left. These trees, they can be tricky because you can knock them down, but the fire's going to stay hanging in midair, believe it or not. Well, I can show you how to knock this down, and you'll be able to knock down any kind of fire. Okay, let's throttle back down. Go back in the driver's seat. And park right there. Get back. Left and right. They say, why do I keep it, driver's seat, why do I keep it, the water on? Because I can take care of water, a fire that's right in front of me, so always good to have water flowing where you go to drive. And as you notice, I got rid of the tree, but not the fire, so this is the one time you know that I was going up. I usually don't raise nozzle at all. It'll burn the air, basically. All I gotta do is put my fire truck out. Always gotta make sure that parking brake is on. Alright. Also, don't get too close. Are we done? Are we done yet? Where am I missing? Oh shoot. Got a little fire over here on the other side, I believe. Is it under the truck? So you can actually take a look at the map when you're in the driver's seat. Map. It shows me my destination. X. Fire size is 1. There's one little thing I'm missing. Give this a little shove here. Maybe it's sitting on top of a little bit of a fire. Oh, those little boogers. They can hide pretty well. Oh, there you are. If I can put this fire out, show you how to do it right, then you can put out any fire. Come on. Come on. There we go. 52,000 simoleons. Okay, turn the water off. And get back in the driver's seat. So, that's fighting fires and what not to do. I'm glad it actually happened, so I can actually show you what to do in case. So let's go take a look at the fire truck. I didn't put it on. I didn't put the brake on. So let's see. We have, the radiator's cooked, the engine's cooked, the tires are cooked, the body's cooked. It is a mess. So because this is my own server, it will eventually despawn. Now, get down to that little warehouse down there. So, with this method of going left to right, and moving up slowly, I'm able to put out a fire of 700 or more plus. Some people are not able to do that because they're not that good. They're not as good as me. Okay, maybe there's definitely people out there better, but In my method, I've been able to put out some pretty good sized fires with only 6,000 liters of water. You can refill. And I'll show you real quick if you'll. Okay, I'll get out of your way. And they don't have hydrants everywhere, so I need to have more in the residential area, like in Ara. So to refill, if you're going to use the same truck, back it up, hit X, and use the tanker method to fill. Now, yes, it will fill slowly, but that's basically how it really fills. It fills slowly. You're gotta fill up 6,000 liters of water. It's not like you hit X and you fill up your tankers. Not like with the crude oil, the fuel, or those things. It doesn't like PAM. It's slow. So yeah, go check out the fire stations in Jeju and in Ara. They look cool. They're not set up to go inside of as yet, but that's where you can find a station. That's where you can find a vendor to get your firefighter outfit. And it's always good to wear one. If you don't plan on getting out of the truck like I did, and you make sure the parking brake is on, and your truck does not roll into the fire, you should be good. But for the roll aspect, yeah, put a firefighter outfit on. If you have to get out of the truck, you will be protected from the fire. And yeah, so that's basically firefighting 101. And so in that fire that we just did, you notice there was a rock there, but the rock was more on the edge. The ones I would avoid, if there's a bunch of rocks in the area, to forget it. We had one on the server that we put it out, but the flames was under the rock, and no matter how much or where we angled it at, we just couldn't get it out. So until the devs get it to where, because we had the rocks were on fire. I didn't know the rocks could burn. Maybe there's a special kind of rock here. And we want to make sure the parking brake is on, of course. I turn the engine off and I hop out. And I think the devs have the devs have done really good. They got a lot of stuff that have come out that I was surprised and happy to see. So with that being said, I'm Firefighter Denverdano here in Motortown Behind the Wheel, and this has been a tutorial about easiest way to fight fires. Hope you well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.